In the news tonight, opposition calls for an independent probe into the death of 11-year-old Adriana Young.
We want transparency and accountability. We want to ensure nothing of the sort must occur again in our country. The government, in its usual approach of serving and protecting family, friends, and favorites, is busy seeking to sweep the crime under the carpet.
And fire destroys 3 buildings in Kitty, Georgetown. Investigation on the way.
The house behind me ended up burning. Then the neighbor house next to it ended up burning because of lack of water. Now, I'm saying this is so loudly that if they've been come prepared, this half of the disaster of this year would have been clear.
The People's National Congress Reform is demanding an independent investigation into the mysterious death of 11-year-old Adriana Young, whose body was found nearly 20 hours after she went missing during a family outing at the Doubleday Hotel in Tucson, West Bank, Essequibo. Opposition leader Orbie Norton, speaking at his weekly press conference, said there are many unanswered questions that only an independent probe can satisfactorily provide.
The PPP government continues to employ delaying tactics and blatant deception to dismiss the demands for justice from her family and the people of Guyana. To date, the government has displayed no willingness and urgency to consent to the demands for one, an independent criminal investigation into the events at the Doubleday Hotel by international experts, and two, an international probe into the entire operations of the Guyana Police Force, including the use by the police of live rounds and deadly force during public protests. Instead, both President Ali and Vice President Jack Dill have been trying their utmost to divert attention and downplay the incident and engage in deception. This attitude exposes the PPP's penchant for illegalities, callousness, and immorality at a time when the entire nation is in grief, deeply affected, and calling out for justice.
Young disappeared on April 14th while visiting the hotel with her family. Despite initial searches of the property and its swimming pool, she remained missing for almost a full day. Her body was later discovered in the same pool that family members and the police had already searched. However, the delay in locating her body has fueled widespread speculation and calls for further investigation into the circumstances surrounding her death. An autopsy performed by 3 independent pathologists concluded that Young died from drowning. The trauma surrounding Young's death will not fade away, as the government wishes, Norton said.
The people want the truth. We want transparency and accountability. We want to ensure nothing of the sort must occur again in our country. The government, in its usual approach of serving and protecting family, friends, and favorites, is busy seeking to sweep the crime under the carpet. This must not and will not happen.
Vice President Barry Jagdeo also acknowledged the gravity of the incident, stating that the child's family still deserves to find out the truth of what transpired.
Extra lime, lemon, and you will agree. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra. And when we drink it, drink extra. And when we drink it, drink extra. When we drink it, drink extra. Hey, well if you're in the party or line, I don't like it from the first time. When you see the two, they combine. It's a drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
conducting a national registration exercise. If you have moved to a new address since you were registered, you are required to update your address by applying for a transfer to ensure your registration details are accurate. Visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to apply for a transfer. You can apply to have your address updated during this national registration exercise. You can visit the GCOM registration offices Monday to Thursday from 8 to 12 hours and 13 to 16 hours 30, and Friday from 8 to 12 hours and 13 to 15 hours 30. The offices will be closed on weekends and holidays. This registration exercise will end on May 30, 2025. For more information, contact the GCOM on 225-0277-9 or visit www.gcom.org.gy.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
The Guyana Fire Service has launched an investigation into a fire that destroyed 3 buildings in Thomas and Pike Streets in Kitty, Georgetown on Thursday afternoon. The fire, which reportedly began in one of the houses, quickly spread to the nearby properties and was fueled by high winds. Within minutes, the fire had consumed the properties, leaving several families displaced. Neighbors described scenes of panic and chaos as the flames took hold.
My phone suddenly rang, which my small son Jeremiah called me. Said, Daddy, the 3-story house is on fire. I jump in my car from work site. It take me a bit out of the time. It take me like approximately 7 minutes to reach here. When I reach here, the 3-story house was on fire, and then I see the fire wheel them spraying the water, and then all of a sudden there's no more water. The 3-story house ended up burning. The house behind me ended up burning. Then the neighbor house next to it ended up burning because of lack of water. Now, I'm saying this is so loudly that if they've been come prepared, this half of the disaster of this sea would have been clear. So being having a call and come here, this is what I run into. Good for me, God is so good that my house has been saved because my brother and my nieces and my cousin them keep soaking the back of the house. So my house has been saved, thank God for Jesus. But the rest of the people that suffer this disaster, I'm feeling the same pain that they're feeling because, for instance, a guy that lives in the 3-story house upstairs, he haven't saved anything.
They could have saved them people's house, they could have saved the other whole house on this side here. But they just do their own thing. They just look for hustle for the middle house. Then hustle for soak the house wrong it. What normally do. Them do their own thing. That's what they do.
I just assisted my neighbor coming out of the house and to get her document. Sadly, we were unable to find her 2 pets. And she's in tears right now. She's literally crying there. So I smell the smoke, and my neighbor in front, I thought it's coming from my home upstairs. And then she also come out and she thought it's coming from hers. So I walk around the whole building and she also walked around her building. And that's when we see something go boom, like a fire gas or something blow up and a big smoke. And it started with one house and then it just continued to the next house and the other house, the water tank melt. So the fire was that bad. And the thing is that one truck came with no water. And that's the truck that is behind this truck, the last truck. The fire truck came with no water. They had to send a small fire truck that came with a small tank of water that barely do anything. And now they bring this truck here. And you can see the fire for yourself. And you tell me if that truck with water could stop all these houses from burning.
The losses are said to be in the millions. An investigation to ascertain the cause of the fire is ongoing.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Wash your soap powder, wash clothes so nice. Wash your soap powder, leave your clothes color bright. Wash your soap powder, leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks for wash your soap powder, for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright, have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Wash your soap powder, wash clothes so nice. Wash your soap powder, leave your clothes color bright. Wash your soap powder, have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
General Secretary of the Guyana Teachers Union, Coretta MacDonald, said the labor movement continues to face many challenges. MacDonald said today is the day the union is going to recommit toward uniting the labor movement and ensuring that this government gives the kind of respect that workers ought to be given across this country.
Our forefather, Hubert Nathaniel Critchlow, and so many others, they fought for so many issues: fairness, equality, the stopping of harassment, respect for workers, and better conditions of work and higher salaries. Those conditions, even though they won battles then, the times have changed now, and so we are still faced with those very challenges that we are working against. We are here now presently working against an anti-workers government, an anti-working class government who cares nothing about the workers. And I can say this without fear of contradiction, because you would remember the teachers of this country stood for 75 days on the streets.
Speaking with reporters on the sidelines of the annual event, MacDonald said the occasion serves as a renewed call to action for trade unions across the country.
Today is the day that we are going to recommit towards uniting this movement and ensuring that this government gives the kind of respect that workers ought to be given across this country. We would see the restoration of collective bargaining in its true sense, and as a united movement, we will demand the stopping of harassment in our workplaces, discrimination, and we call for equal opportunities for every single member of the working class.
May Day, or International Workers' Day, is traditionally marked by rallies and parades across the world in support of labor rights. In Guyana, unions use the day to draw attention to long-standing grievances. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.